Hello and welcome to Craftiosity, where creativity comes to you with monthly craft kits delivered to your door. This month, you'll create a leaf-printed tea towel, a perfect addition to your home kitchen. You'll use embroidery techniques to create a calming tea towel and bring peace to your kitchen space. Inside your kit, you'll find a needle, an ink pad, a 6-pack of embroidery threads, and a cotton tea towel. You'll also find your step-by-step photo instructions and a little something for your pinboard. Start by laying out and writing the text that you will be embroidering onto your tea towel on plain paper. If your text will be following a curve, like on ours, draw the line first, then write your text following that line. Draw in pencil first, then go over with a darker pen so it is visible through your tea towel fabric. Lightly trace your lettering onto your tea towel in pencil. If you are struggling to see your design through the fabric, hold it up against a sunny window. Cut a piece of embroidery thread the length of your arm. Separate off 3 strands of the thread and use these to thread your needle. Tie a knot in the opposite end of your thread. Bring the needle up through your tea towel from the back, starting at the beginning of the first word. Following the pencil line, make a small stitch, going back down into the fabric. Come back up through your fabric from the back, leaving a gap from the end of your first stitch. Stitch backwards, going down into the hole at the end of the first stitch. Come back up through your fabric again, leaving a gap from the end of the previous stitch. Stitch backwards again, going down through the hole at the end of the previous stitch. Continue stitching your quote, following the lines as if you were writing the words. Keep your stitches small and consistently sized. Fasten off your thread and restart when you need to stitch a new word. Go under the back of a stitch, leaving a loop of thread. Then bring your needle through the loop to tie a knot and fasten off. Take your first leaf and lay it face up on a sheet of paper. Dab the ink pad over the leaf, making sure to cover the whole leaf in an even layer of ink. Transfer the leaf onto a clean sheet of paper. Make sure your hands aren't inky before proceeding. Hold your tea towel with the right side facing down and lower onto your inked leaf, adjusting the positioning of the tea towel before it touches the leaf. Press and rub across the back of the fabric to ensure you get a good leaf impression. Carefully peel back the tea towel from the leaf. Repeat this inking process for each of your leaves. Always ink your leaves on the messy sheet of paper and then transfer them to the clean sheet of paper before you print with them. You can print multiple times with each leaf, simply ink them up again each time. Heat set your leaf design using an iron to ensure you can wash your tea towel without the ink running. With your iron on the cotton setting, cover the printed areas with baking parchment or thin plain paper. Iron the inked design, ensuring you iron each area for at least 30 seconds. Add extra embroidered details to your tea towel using a single strand of embroidery thread and a running stitch. Bring your needle up from the back of the tea towel. Make a small stitch, then go back through the fabric. Come up from the back again, leaving a small gap from the end of the previous stitch. Make another small stitch forward, then go back down through the fabric, then repeat this process to create a dotted line of stitches. Use this running stitch to pick out the veining details on some of your leaves, as well as to add extra flourishes around the text and leaves. Well done, your leaf-printed tea towel is complete. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and we look forward to welcoming you to the next craft kit project next month.